All right, what's up, 8th grader? So today you are going to be doing the review. So I'm not there, so please be on your best behavior, right? If I get a single name written down for your class, you will not have a free day on Thursday. So please be on your best behavior. Remember that we will be testing on this unit tomorrow. So let's go through this. If you have any questions, let me know. And so first, through 1 through 6, you're going to be doing systems of equations. So if you remember, we have elimination, substitution, or graphing. I highly recommend for the first one, we do the elimination process. So we can automatically, right off the bat, we can actually add our equation together here. And we will be ending up with, well, 5y plus 4y will end up giving us 9y is equal to -9. And so our y is going to end up being a -1. And then what we can do is we can actually plug in what we know y is into one of the two equations. It doesn't matter. You can do the top one or the bottom one. I'll go ahead and just do the top one. So -6x plus 5 times -1 has to equal 1. And then from here, we can go ahead and simplify this and get -6x is equal to, so 5 times -1 is going to be -5. If you add 5 on both sides, you're going to end up getting 6, and then x is going to be -1. There's your two answers. 2, I would do the substitution process, and so I would end up doing 1/2 x plus 1/4 x minus 4 is equal to -1. And then I would go through the process of solving for x on this. And so we can go ahead and combine our x's together to end up getting 3/4 x equal to, if we add 3, it's going to be, or add 4 on both sides, it's going to be 3. And then we can go ahead and divide or 3/4 on both sides, which will end up being x is equal to 4. And then what we can do from here is we can go ahead and plug in x into one of our equations. I highly recommend just doing the bottom one because that's a little bit faster. You could do the top, it really doesn't matter. We could do the top. Half of 4 is going to be 2, so 2 plus y equals -1. And so our answer will end up being -3. So y is -3. Let's do 3. 3 kind of depends. I recommend, though, is what I would do is I would multiply this top or this bottom equation by -1, or you could do the top. And so what that's going to do is our bottom equation is going to become -x plus 2y is equal to -11. And so what that's going to do, we can now add our equations together. So -7x plus -x is going to give you -8x. -2y plus 2y is going to be 0. And then -13 plus -11 is going to end up being 24, -24. Then we can divide by -8, and x is going to end up being 3. And then what we can do is go ahead and plug 3 back in. I'll go ahead and just do that bottom equation. So 3 minus 2y is equal to 11. And then we can subtract 3 on both sides to end up getting -2y is equal to 8. And divide by -2, and your answer is going to end up going to be -4. Okay. 4, 5, and 6. Let's go ahead and do those really fast. But in reality, y'all, you're just doing the same exact process as I just did for those top 3. And so go ahead and keep. I'm going to go ahead and skip not showing you 4, 5, and 6. If you have any questions, find someone in the room. But we're just doing the exact same process for what we did for 1, 2, and 3 for 4, 5, and 6. It's just a little bit different because we don't have common things. But for 4, I would add 5x on both sides and then plug in y. For 5, I would either multiply the top by 2 and then the bottom, or the top by 5 and then the bottom by -2 to get like terms. And then 6, I would go ahead and multiply the bottom by 6 or -6 to eliminate my y and then solve for that x. Let me know if you have any questions for those.